Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream, or to part two, or the second stream. What are you gonna call it? Uh, let me close. Okay, and okay. Okay. So we are working on this, I believe. Come on. See, I didn't have it. It's interesting. I should. It saves it, right? And I open it up, and it's zoomed out. Okay. I close it. I turn it off. I go back. I start it back up again. I evening rook. I go ahead and replay the scene. And see? Okay. So something's funky. Something is happening. Like it doesn't should save it. Should save when I exit tree, I think. Let's see something here. Let's go to let's go to script. Let's go down to exit tree. Engine is editor hint. Instance is valid. Holding node. I save it at the end. So why? How come? How come it's not loading up properly at the beginning? Load project file. Where do I load project file at? If camera. Oh, maybe camera's not initialized though. Camera. Camera already exists. Clearing. Let's do something here. Print. Update overlay. Handle zoom. Oh, wait a second. Maybe that's the deal. Okay, so I'm gonna bookmark this. And where are we at? Okay, this is in load all rooms. Okay. Okay, so let's do something here first. Let's run this, and let's zoom out, and let's close this. Then let's run the scene again. It's still zoomed out. Let's close this. Let's close this. That. Let's restart this. Then we reload the scene. Replay the scene. Rerun the scene. Why is it zoomed in again? Hmm. No. Load all rooms. Load. Where is load all rooms? How come Wait a second, what's going on here? Oh, there it is. Load all rooms. It doesn't ever say camera not initialized, though. I can debug, though. I can step into the... I can set a breakpoint, can't I? Okay, so let's... We're going to do this thing here. We're going to zoom out again. Do that thing here. We're going to reload it, which is fine. We're going to close that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to close this out. I have to figure this out before I can actually continue on with the clicking the dragging thing. Okay. Okay, so I need to put a breakpoint here. And I need to, let's see something here. Debug. I don't know how to debug here. Debug. Oh, I guess I just start it and then it will, right. What am I thinking? Okay, so we're doing that. Okay, load project file. We want to step into, okay, what is it? Step over is F10, step into is F11. Oh, I guess, just a second. Wait. Uh, debug, let's stop. Let's just continue. Okay, we're just going to close that. Close that. Oh. Continue. Okay, good. I need to open the project file is what I need to do first, so let's go over to here. Then a tab. Let's go to layout tool data and let's go all the way down to project. And we'll just open that. See, 0.2. And okay. So first of all, I'm going to close this to see if it changes, because what it might be doing is it might be calling exit tree again, and it's resetting it because in the editor that's what it is. So we'll see if that that shouldn't matter though, because this is the camera, so it shouldn't change that at all. But we'll see here. Okay, so I'm gonna exit, close it. Okay, it changed. Okay, so all right. Okay, I see. Okay, so it reset it. So what it's doing is it's doing on exit. The thing that gets me though is that the camera should still be the camera. So this is happening in save. It's doing a save thing when I exit. Okay, so what we need to do is um, let's go back over to favorites. Let's start it back up again. Okay. Somehow it's saving it. I mean, I could tell it not to save it at all when you're exiting via the editor, but do this. Okay. We'll just close it. It's like it's supposed to be, right? And then we go in here and we go over here and we pull this back up. See, this is the different scroll thing. The X and Y is the way it always was, I guess, which is fine because I haven't changed it. Didn't pan around everywhere. So it's a zoom. So if the zoom says 1, 1 and 1, then that changed, and we know it changes. So now let's go to, I guess, exit. Do I want to exit tree? Exit tree. And we're going to go in here. We're going to put a deal here. So, oh, I can't do it that way, so can I? Because we're not running it. So that isn't going to matter as far as that goes. So let's go to, yeah, okay, I'm gonna, let's see, let me think about this for a second. Um, if this was in tool script, and I hit exit tree, would it still save? Huh. It might, right? Here, let's go into, I guess, let's go to here. I'll ask ChatGPT, although, maybe I want to go look at some other, um, see, now we got 5 people in here, and I didn't, like, post this anywhere. I didn't even post it in here, into IRC in here, which is, that's fine, because Fender and Rookie, you guys both, pull it up whenever you're ready to pull it up. So you don't actually need for me to actually say anything. Okay. Again on the layout. Oh, cool. Okay, so I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Okay, so it's Monday. Um, and I'm figuring out why it's saving the default values of the camera and zoom whenever exit the redot editor. I'm pretty sure it's because I saved the camera values at the end of exit tree. So to the best of your knowledge, do you know if it calls exit tree if it were not a tool script? Exit tree is always called in Godot whether the script is a tool script or not. The difference is when it gets called for runtime scripts, not at tool. exit tree only runs when the game actually stops running. Scene is freed. For tool scripts, also runs with the nodes removed from the scene tree inside the editor when you close the editor itself. So in your case, your script is a tool. At tool exit tree will fire when you close the editor, you reload the scene, or you disable or enable the script. That's where your camera zoom are being saved with their defaults on exit. The editor is cleaning up, and your tool script immediately says, "Okay, save these values." Yeah, I know. Is it engine is editor hint? Um, Returned. Actually, that's right. I could actually just. That's actually not a bad idea. I'll just copy that directly. Uh, no, that's okay. I just need this for right now. Because eventually, when the layout tool has all the functionality I need, I will no longer be using the editor to work on my game. I'll be using my tool scene instead. Of course, this also means that from that point on in the future, if I want to do anything, I'll have to add it to the tool before I can do add any extra features or functionality. Okay, so all I do is I'll do like it said. There we go. It's playing scene. Okay. I'll just go ahead and just say I won't worry about this is playing scene thing. It doesn't work anyways, and it doesn't really matter that much. So we'll just save it, and that way it shouldn't be a problem anymore. So let's just look this up. Okay, go ahead. We'll exit. Go ahead and we'll take this and we'll reload. We will Where is that? Okay. Reload. And if I play it now, it should play the old zoom level, and it does. Good. Thank you very much, ChatGPT. Okay. Alrighty. Now I have to ask it where we're at. Just edit to editor itself. Your tool will be the interface you actually live in. That's a good mindset. I probably already have a list for that, but sure, you can go ahead and compile the list. While I may not really use it, I may refer to it, which could help. Edit remove. Now there's touching the editor, selection system, single multi, room dragging movement with snapping to grid if you want it, resize scale support if you ever need bigger, smaller rooms. Yeah, I might could do that. I might actually put control nodes on the so you click it and then you'll have a control node. Like I'll have buttons on there and then maybe I can make I you can make the the actual squares as big as you want. That might take a little bit extra dealing. I might not need to do that though. Properties panel, input and camera movement. Save and restore camera state. I already got that really. Mouse to world conversion. I already got that kind of too. Save and load actual scene graph. Well, actually, it does do that. I, it's when it saves the metadata, it actually saves the positions in the metadata, so that I can just restore it the next time I run it. Visual feedback, highlighting. Okay, nice to haves, version control, friendly saves, themes and skins. Uh, Neither, thanks. I'll just continue on right now. And I think we were trying to get to the point of being able to pick up and drag a room. So right now it will select and highlight one panel at a time. So now I need to be able to move it under the mouse while I'm holding the mouse button down. I think. I think that's what I need to do next. Detect when the room was which room was clicked, story is selected, save the mouse position for later comparison. Okay, I think I got that. Um, Selected, update, highlight, dragging is true. I think I got that. So I'm gonna look. I'm gonna go ahead and look at that though. Uh, uh, Actually, what I don't know what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? Where little rooms handle zoom process input. Oh, the input function. Okay. Uh, Get global mouse position. Mouse local to rooms. Right. Mouse roll position. Room selected. Right. Has point. Right. Update highlight clear. Selected rooms. Append the new selected room. Is dragging is true. Last mouse position equals world position. Okay. Well, move the mouse to the button held. Input or unhandle input. Handle input mouse event motion. If event input is mouse motion uh, and is dragging, delta equals world mouse world position minus last mouse position. Okay. Uh, okay. You want the room to snap the mouse center immediately on click, like grab handle at cursor, which would behave like most editors where the room moves relative to where you grabbed it. Um, I'll just try what you have up there first and see see how it looks and feels. Perfect. That's the fastest way forward. Okay, I'm not doing any. I don't have any grid stuff. Look at that. You hit the free plan limit for GPT-5. Oh, I guess. I mean, I guess if I already used it on the other conversation, I guess that's why it's so soon here. That's okay. I'm already doing this, and then basically I want to copy this code, and actually just want to put it in here. So we're just going to go ahead and put it down here somewhere. Uh, okay. This is mouse roll position. This is mouse roll position. Delta equals that position plus equals delta. And that's good. Okay, and then we want the last thing, which is this here too. So we'll just go ahead and put that in there. I don't know why it's doing that, but okay. And I'll put like semicolons and parentheses and stuff in a moment when I to see if this acts weird or not, which it might. But we'll see here. Let's see if this works. Let's go all the way to the top. This. And nothing is happening. Okay. Why is nothing happening? Oh, that's why that's why they were moved back here. I move them back like this. There we go. That's the problem. Still nothing happens though. Why does nothing happen? I don't know. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do event is input mouse button event and not event dot pressed. Okay, for event pressed. Okay, I guess we don't need a double is dragging is false because it's automatically false if it's not pressed. So let's just go ahead and knock that out here. So at least when I go and it doesn't work, let's just see if this what the heck. Let's see if this works here. Let's run it. Okay. Uh, what do I want to do? I want to step over, right? F10. Okay, let me go back to the chat here. Okay. Making sure. All right, so let's just F10. Whoop. Hex chat. There, down here. F10. What is delta? 190. That has to do with, wait a second, last mouse position is world position. Hmm. All right. Room. That's not what I want. Is that what I want? That's not what I want. Oh, I don't really know how to use the this thing very much. Oh, that is the position there. Previous position. Huh. I don't know. I really don't know. Um, Mouse world position, delta. Okay. Oh, all right. Is it? Let's go to continue, I guess. Continue. So it's only doing it once. It's not even doing it multiple times. Or is it? Is it stopped? Oh, okay, it is stopped. Okay. Let's remove that, I guess. Let's go ahead and continue. Hmm. All right. Nothing is moving. It registers, it updates the delta, but it doesn't seem to move. Applying the delta to the room's local position. You need to move the room in the container's local space. So instead of just selected room dot position plus equals delta, make sure delta is also container local coordinates. Oh, local delta rooms container. Okay. Okay, I see. And that's probably correct. And I can just call it delta. I don't have to call it local delta. Just um, actually, let's just leave that here first. It would be mouse world position, I think. Mouse world pause minus last mouse pause. That. Oh, yeah, it's not going to be rooms container, though. It's going to be, where did we have it? Just rooms. It's plain straight up rooms. Rooms. And fine, we'll call it local. The and that is probably the correct thing right there. Okay. So I guess let's see if this does anything. Which it may not do at all because I don't have a great track record, but we'll see. It's probably right. Need to translate it into nothing moves. Copy. Let's actually delete this. That way I'll just have just this. Still nothing moves. I see the main reason nothing is moving. The problem is where you're clearing selected rooms. Also, loop logic on selection right now for every room you are. So even if a room matches, it immediately clears out the array on the next iteration of the loop. That means at the end, the only room is in selected rooms is the last one in the dictionary. Room position plus equals local delta is incorrect only if the room's position is relative to the room's container. Which seems to be the case. Here's a cleanup version that should work. Clear selected rooms once before looping, not inside loop. Only append a room if it actually contains some mouse. Make sure it's dragging. That only if at least one room is selected. Update, highlight, properly follow rooms. This should now allow single room click and drag. Not yet. Let me see if this works. So we'll see. So I get again. I guess it's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this input 2. Nothing's gonna call it there. And I'm gonna go ahead and copy code. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this up here so that I still have my original saved. Okay. Okay, let's run it. Let's see what happens. Ah ha 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 ha. That is so awesome. Let's zoom out. Let's zoom out and of course I can only do I'm only doing one at a time here, so it's not but look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at. Ah, awesome. Obviously, I didn't code this all by myself. Most of it is the AI. Most of it's multiple AIs with me a little bit of sprinkling in here and there of me manually putting stuff in so I understand what's going on. But that totally does work. Now, the only thing is that is fine, except when I... Okay, so I need to do when I'm moving, I actually need to call handle zoom and handle overlay. So we are going to... Okay. Handle zoom, handle overlay, update overlay. There we go. Update overlay. Okay. Now, what should happen here is now when I drag it, it's not going to, but well, it is though. See, it's not going to work until I do that, but okay. I have to figure out where to put it. Maybe I should put this at the very end here. And let's say I don't indent it. That way it will just do it regardless. It'll do it every time I need to handle it. Should work. Should it be an operative keyword. Okay, I think I know what's going on. Let's see. Handle zoom. Okay, so this okay, current zoom level. Let's see, last zoom level equals current zoom level, thickness, update all lines. This handles zoom, but whoa, 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 whoa. I keep forgetting accidentally. Okay. It's like I want to zoom in on the script here because it's like small letters and stuff. Okay, current zoom level. Current zoom level is camera X if it's not engine editor, and um, let's put a little let's put a parameter in here. What would you call that? Update immediately. I mean that's what it's doing. What I wanted to do. This is based on the zoom level, and if you just want it just to update it, I wonder something though. What if I? The bad part is I have to. Here, I'll do it this way. Control C. We're going to go ahead and Shift Tab, and then I'm going to go ahead and Control K this and just see if maybe it makes it too slow when I do this. But okay, so first I'm gonna go into first I want to reload save scene, so we're gonna reload it. Okay, and then the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and right. I'm gonna zoom out. Right. Um. Okay. So we're gonna see if this fixes the problem. If it just fixes it because yeah. Okay. So if I zoom out, now that being the case, if I here, we'll do this one. I just want to see if it's responsive or not. How responsive it is, right? Actually, here. We're going to zoom out. Let's see if it feels sluggish, right? However, if I guess I'm going to Control S. I don't need to actually change it, but let's go back to the script and let's do something here. We're going to take these lines, we're going to Control K them, and we're going to take these lines and Control K them, and we're going to go ahead and I guess I don't know, reload save scene. Okay, then we're gonna in fact it does the same thing and it still felt sluggish. Oh, that's kind of interesting, honestly. I wonder. That's kind of weird too. Okay, let me check something out here real quick. Um, let's go back to script and let's go back to input here and well, let's call this 3 so that I don't get input on the thing, and I save it, and then I reload save scene. So then I go into 2D here, and I try to move this around. That's very interesting. I didn't know that it did. I mean, it's moving it, but it's sluggish. Or I mean, not sluggish, just dotted, right? So that's actually pretty interesting now. Um, so let's go back to script and I'm gonna leave this like this, and I'm gonna go back to where is handle zoom there. So this is actually quite interesting here. Let's just we're gonna do this. I might leave it like this because so if I go here and I go reload save scene, okay, and then I take this and I move it around. Also notice how thick the lines look right now, but I mean that's okay, right? we're just having to do it all the time, and it doesn't seem to bog down performance any. And then, of course, when I do it in here, okay, what's the problem here? Why is this? Why is there suddenly a problem though? Now, let's stop it. We're gonna stop everything. Control S. It shouldn't even be a problem. I don't get what the deal is here. Let's close that. Let's um let's see here. Let's restart it. Now we're gonna look at this. I'm gonna try messing with it first. Okay. That's fine. That's all fine. Okay, but what if I do this again? I try to drag it again. That's tiny. Look how tiny it is. Tiny. Okay, let's bring it up just enough to be able to see it. Okay, we'll close that. We'll restart it. Update all lines and base nil. I don't know why it's... Why is base nil? Why is line overlay nil? Okay, let's do... Okay, let me do one more thing here. Let's do the thing here again. I need to see something here. Control K. Okay. Save. Reload, save scene. Let's go. Let's do this over again here. Not a problem. Why? Okay, so why is there a problem? Something's funky's going on. Okay, so let's do the thing again, I guess. And we're gonna Control K that. We're gonna Control K this. Excel. And we're going to rerun it. And we're going to see if it errors again. Which it might. And it does. Where is it calling this at? M function input. Oh, I am in function input. Okay. Something very, very strange here. Let's go back here. Everything seems to work correctly. However, I'm having a different problem. So, when you move a room around, then the lines get broken up because they're too thin for the zoom level. That is when it's zoomed out far enough. So in order to fix that, I would remove the if statement that called that code based on how much the difference in zoom is. But when I do that, then as soon as I start the scene, it halts on line overlay dot update all lines because I'm guessing it's not initialized yet. So it's acting weird. I guess the thing to do would be to do some defensive programming and check for a null object for attempting to use it. I guess I kind of solved my own thing in a sense. That doesn't mean it will work. Exactly the same hasn't been assigned yet. You'll get the error. The zoom check anyway. This null check will prevent crashes during scene startup. Oh, where's the thing here? Stop the thing. You know the thing. Okay. If camera, right? I'm just gonna go ahead and say if I'm just gonna do a basic if line overlay, and we just do that. That way it won't update if it's not valid. Okay. So we'll see if that is just the fixer basically for it. Right? And that's fine because the first loop is not going to be ready, but it's going to be ready at a certain time. So it looks like it'll be ready when it needs to be ready, I think. So if I start this up again, can I still drag it around? I can. All right. Actually, it looks good. It looks like it's supposed to. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Ha 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 ha. Okay, this is good. I mean, it's a small amount of progress, really, but it's kind of a big deal, even though it's a small amount of progress. That's cool. I should do that everywhere that I use something, anyways. If it doesn't exist, don't try to use it. That's all. Right? I think that's correct. I think that's what I should be doing. Okay, good. Everything's good. Everything's good. Okay. I don't think we'll get to multi-selection yet. Wait, well, it's actually ready. You can put it right here, deferred call. This null check prevents crashes. And drag move down so you don't get these null errors again. If line overlay seems to do the trick, so I'm not going to worry about anything else. Now I have only about 10 minutes. Do you think it will take any more than that to support multiple? Actually, okay. Maybe I can do the click select. To support I might put a button save project file that will save like the camera stuff, but also save the meta files. So I might not do it on a regular save. I might still do it on a regular save. Like I'll still use the function, but I might not. I might have a separate save project thing, a save project button that will actually save all the positions. That doesn't actually save the data in the rooms. Guys. If you already have a single selection working, the bulk of the work for multiple selected, maintaining selected rooms as an array instead of a single reference. Clicks add to the array instead of replacing it. Move all rooms and selected rooms together when dragging. Loops through selected rooms. It should mostly just work once you allow multiple rooms to be added to the array. Be the So right now, just shift click. Box select requires I actually add some feedback in the form of a box overlay. So if I just account over the shift key, and overlay of some sort. Exactly. Clearing selected rooms, we can click add the room to the array. Drag rectangle, checking which rooms intersect. Adding all intersecting rooms, selected rooms for. Okay, so let's go back to input. Let's take input 2 out. Move that. Okay. And I won't worry about formatting for this just yet. Okay, so if event press. Okay, mouse button. So probably the outer if statement is checking for shift and for control, the inner if statement should just be like the, what is it called? What does it say? If event is input event mouse button that, and pretty much copying the code from the single selection, only you don't clear it. Where's the clearing? You don't clear it unless what? You don't clear it unless uh you click outside and you unless you um unless is dragging is false, correct? Actually, I won't be able to do that today, but I'll just ask it. Exactly, that's the usual pattern. Outer if checks for modifier keys. Inner if checks for a mouse button and pressed. Instead of clearing selected rooms immediately, you append the clicked room to the array. You only clear selected rooms when starting a normal, non-modified click or when a drag ends, depending on your desired behavior. This way, shift control lets you accumulate selections without losing previous ones. Box selection involves limited logic later, just replacing the single hit test with a rectangular intersection test for multiple rooms. Okay, thanks. I'm out of time for today, so we'll pick that up either tomorrow or maybe Thursday because of some doctor's appointments. Okay, so yeah, so thanks guys for watching. Um, okay, so as an announcement, uh, my dad has an appointment tomorrow, and I have an appointment on Wednesday. Now, either or, Tuesday or Wednesday, I may not be streaming. Okay, so my dad's appointment is in the afternoon, and so I might be able to start early. Um, I may be able to start early tomorrow and get my streams in tomorrow. Wednesday might be a little bit different because my appointment's 11:15, and I should be there 15 minutes early, and it's probably going to be like, I don't know, 45 minutes early. It doesn't take very long to get there, but just so I have enough time. So that'd be 10:30 I'd leave, I think. So, and I probably wouldn't be back till 1. So tomorrow is a better chance of me streaming. Wednesday is less of a chance of me being able to stream because it's going to be right in the time where I would normally um,